Action. Hi, Ali.
Hi everybody. So I'm Ale from PerfectPressHTV.com, and I'm gonna be showing you how to make a glittery tumbler using our Perfect Press glitter heat transfer. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna be showing you this proud veteran glitter design. We're gonna be using the Perfect Press glitter, how I mentioned. And these are the colors we will be using. And I'm also going to be showing you how to sublimate on glitter and putting it also on a cup. So we'll be using our black, copper, dark green, and leaf green glitter. So let's start with cutting the black. And we're going to be cutting we'll be using this tumbler. We now sell tumblers here at Perfect Press. We'll be using the skinny tall tumbler. And these are being sold at $9.95. So we'll be using these. They're also sublimatable, so that's the cool part. And they come with this little grip part that you can remove or put on if you want to put it on. And this is the one we'll be using, but we're also selling these small, thick ones, also sold at $9.95. It's the regular tumbler. Cute. And we'll be selling also skinny tall ones. They're a bit taller than these, if you can see the difference. So those are the ones that we are selling and carrying now here at PerfectPressHTV.com. And let's start with our first tumbler. So we'll be using black, setting it into our cutter. And we'll be using the Graph Tech today. So when putting in the sheets, you want to clamp it and sheet it. And we're cutting the part that's going to cover all of the of the cup. We want to make sure our settings are right. Yep, they're right. Okay, so we'll be sending our first part, which is going to be this outer. Oops. All right. And we're going to put it up 1% just so I could cover it fully around, because we did do a test and it left a little tiny gap. So we want to be able to get that right. And we'll send it. And we'll be sending also the white one so we can have it ready for the sublimation. And it's my first time doing this too, so this is going to be a very real, raw video, so you guys know exactly what to do. And now we'll be sending the whites. And for sublimating on glitter, you always want to do it on the white rainbow glitter. All the other colors really aren't going to work as well. So just make sure you have that right. Okay. And now once we're done with that, we'll be sending every color. It's already ungrouped on here, so we can send it individually. Does it? Wait, it didn't even cut. Whoops. I did, but I guess it didn't work. 3. All right, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them at the best of my ability, or Winston's here also that can answer your questions. What happened to my... Okay. So this is going to be our first part. We'll be sticking it on the Rhinestone Decal film, so it has the better tack for it to actually stick on the cup. But that's going to be towards the end once we have the rest of the image ready. Alright, so now we have our white part, but this is going to be till later. And now we're going to be sending each of the color of glitter. And we're going to start with, that's what, I don't even know what part. We're going to start with the leaf green. And we get a lot of questions on this cup. We actually have it in our demo room. People always tell us how we made it. So it's just layered glitter. And you guys are going to learn every step of it right now. So it's not a good idea to layer glitter on clothing because you wash it constantly and it's most likely going to peel off. But with cups, it works just fine. It works amazing. Okay. All right, and we just got to make sure our heat press is set for 300 degrees to be able to press it on this decal film. With this one, I have a question. I'm gonna not peel the liner yet, right? Okay, cool. I personally like to get everything ready so I won't be struggling later. So, and I have my homegirl Kaylani over here that's going to be weeding my stuff. Woo woo woo! And this is a very detailed design, and we will have it uploaded for you guys on our Facebook craft page. If you guys are interested in this image, it's going to be ready to cut and everything. You just have to drop it in your design space and y'all be ready to go. And like I mentioned before too, these tumblers are sublimatable as well. So you can sublimate directly on them, or you can epoxy them. You can put obviously glitter on them. So you guys can do a lot of things with these tumblers. And remember, we sell them now. Do you have any questions?
Someone just came in, so those who are just now tuning in, recap what we're going to do.
Okay, so for the ones that are just tuning in, we're going to recap. We are doing a tumbler with heat transfer glitter pressed on it. We'll be using the decal film for the image to actually stay on the cup. And reminder too, again, we do sell the tumblers here at Perfect Press HTV now. So moving on to the next step of our glitter. We got the leaf green glitter with the proud mom and proud veteran. And Kayla is gonna do us the honor of weeding it. And we're gonna go to our next color. which is going to be, I don't know what color to do next. We will be doing the lighter green, but with dark green. We are talking about the YouTube videos and everything. This is the replacement for now for our classes. Every video that we have made is uploaded to our YouTube channel, so you guys can subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys can get alerted when we make a new video, so you guys can go back to them. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to learn, you guys can also drop it in the comments and we'll look through them and try to see what we can make on the next video. Personally, I'm not a glitter girl, but these cups are really cute. So y'all can for sure make them. And then Christmas is coming. So these are cute little gifts for Christmas time. And if you guys are watching us on Facebook or Instagram, go ahead and go to YouTube. You guys will get a better view of everything, better quality.
Actually, we're live on Facebook today.
Just kidding. If you Alright. Done. Let me see what else. That was the light green. All right. So now we'll be cutting the copper. Doing the same process as before. And since Kayla's weeding the other one still, I'll be weeding this one. I love weeding. I do like weeding. With this glitter, sometimes people have a lot of trouble weeding it, but you just have to make sure your settings are right on your cutter. If not, you are going to have a lot of trouble weeding. And again, we are selling the tumblers now. We just put them on the website. The prices are $9.95 for the skinny small tumbler, and then also $9.95 for the thick short tumbler. And then the tall skinny one is $11.95. Bam. Okay. It's hard to see sometimes, but we got it. Tricks for it, people do use baby powder or powder foundation. I honestly don't like using all that just because I feel like it gets too dirty. And then I don't want my shirt looking white. Whoa there, buddy. But I weeded this faster than Kayla. I am better than her. It's okay. Just kidding. I'm not kidding, but she'll be alright. And we'll be cutting this. Thank you. And now that we have most of our layers, just waiting on the copper, I will lay it on top of each other so you guys can see what the image is coming out to be. We're done with the computer?
Yeah, you're done, aren't you?
I guess. So black is first. This is what's going to be going on the decal film. This little decal film. Glossy side up. You're going to press on the glossy side. I'm not going to press it yet, but I'm just going to show you guys how it's looking. And also to make the chat or the comment section entertaining, if you guys have made any fun stuff for Halloween, let us know because I want to see them. I love Halloween, so. There you go.
Did you cut the black layer?
No. But doesn't it go through?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about
Dummy head. I'm just kidding, Winston. I forget we're on live. Just waiting for the copper side. Look at that. You can't really see it because, you know, the liner is kind of has texture, but it's going to look really pretty on that cup. And we're using this Toss Skinny cup. I'm not sure if that's the description, but that's what we're calling it. All right, should I go ahead and press it?
Yeah, so press the other.
So we're going to start pressing this part. Not going to take off the liner of the glitter, remember. Just put it right on top of the decal film. We're going to put it here. Press it for 15 seconds and 300 degrees. And we're using our StarCraft mint color P-Press. My favorite color. So cute. Only $3.50. Jeez Louise. All right. Now that we have it, I'm going to peel off the liner. You're going to end up cutting around it, but after every image. Okay. So we'll be setting our green leaf layer. It's a little off. Dang it. Just kidding. Right there. Bam. So cute. All right, also again, press it. Since we're doing layers and we already pressed the first one, this one's not gonna take that long. Only doing like 8 seconds. Jesus. And now we're gonna weed it. I mean, not weed it, but peel it. Wow. I did this all by myself. The design, I didn't do. Next layer. And do we have any questions, comments, concerns? Gee. Well, for people that are just joining us, I burned my hand. You guys can purchase these tumblers now here at perfectpresshTV.com. We have the thick small, the skinny small, and the tall small. Moving on. Peeling this layer off. Wow, this looks so pretty. Now we're gonna do our last one, which is the copper. And now press that layer. And that's our last layer. And then after this, we'll be cutting the decal film around the black glitter so we're able to put it on our cup. Alrighty. Ow. My hand. Alright, and now we're gonna peel the last layer. Okay, so this is our image. So cute, right? Proud veteran. And remember, we're gonna have this file on our Facebook craft page, so you guys are able to remake this and follow along with me. So we'll be cutting around the image now. And it's okay if you see those little like gaps that are out of the black. It's okay. You guys can like clean it up. Even if you don't, it will cover up on the cup. So it's a-okay. That's a saying, right? Wow. And like I mentioned before, glitter isn't supposed to be layered on t-shirts, but it is possible. You are able to do it on cups. T-shirts, we don't really recommend it just because once you wash it, it's more than likely going to peel up. But with the cups, it won't. So now we'll be getting our cup. And we'll be peeling off the backing of the Rhinestone Decal film. Bam. Wow. And now we'll be placing it on our cup. Our tumbler, skinny tall tumbler that's sold for $9.95 here at perfectpresshTV.com. And And it's okay if you guys move it a little crooked, y'all can just peel it up.
Pretty impressed you got it first try, Allie.
Right? I'm so talented.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, this was my first time ever doing these types of cups, because you already know I do those epoxy cups. But look at this. Wow.
Let me get zoom in on that.
So pretty. And if you guys want to remake this, we'll have the template on our Facebook craft page.
Yeah, that'll be uploaded this afternoon for anyone who wants the blank template to make it for the 20-ounce skinnies, and this whole design will be available this afternoon.
So that's the first cup, and now we're going to be doing our Sublimation Tumbler. And now, for me to be guided on this, because I don't know what I'm doing. Any questions? No?
No.
Okay. So with the Sublimation Tumbler, we'll be using another skinny small tumbler.
Now these tumblers we're selling can work for sublimation normally, but what we're going to do today is do a sublimation on glitter and put this tumbler, put on the tumbler.
Yes, we'll be using the white glitter that we cut in the beginning. So again, we're going to be pressing the sublimation image first. So you're going to want to peel off the clear liner and put it on the Teflon sheet.
Put up the heat press to 400.
Yep, putting the heat press up to 400 first. Almost forgot. For a minute. Bam. So the steps for this is going to be us putting the glitter. Remember, it's the white rainbow glitter you want to sublimate at. We're going to place it on the Teflon sheet and put our image right on top. And it's going to transfer to this. And then we'll do the same step as we did with the decal film, pressing this on the decal film so we're able to press it or stick it on the cup. But look how cute this is. And if you guys have like little extra stuff down here, y'all can always get an X-Acto knife and clean it up. But this is so cute. Could be cute little Christmas presents, birthday presents.
Pretty easy to make.
Yes, they are. It's like making a shirt before a cup.
It seems a lot harder than it is. Now, that technique will also work with flock, but doesn't work with Perfect Press Soft or the metallic foils because they're too thin.
So if you guys have any questions right now, will be the best time to ask so we can get them all answered. It can be about anything.
What do you do if glitter doesn't cut right the first time?
You want to make sure your settings are right and do a test cut before sending it all the way through. Sometimes it could be your blade, but most of the time it's just not deep enough. And sometimes with certain cutters you can double pass. That's the best choice for glitter.
Can you sublimate on other materials other than the glitter vinyl?
Yes, you can sublimate on twill. It's like a faux embroidery fabric. Or you can do it on flock, but with flock it does end up very faded. So besides that, that's the only like actual heat transfer that we have that you can sublimate on.
Hey folks, if you're watching in on Instagram right now, go over to our Facebook page for a little bit better views and a more active chat menu. And if you're on Facebook, love y'all. We're here to answer any questions y'all have.
And if you're just tuning in, we just made this cup. The template will be on our Facebook craft page.
When you're doing the sublimation on glitter, you want to make sure your pressure is pretty low, pretty much making just contact, not really pressure.
Yes, so we will be putting the knob down.
So you were struggling with that
I
a little
was.
bit, Alex.
Yep. Let's make sure it's good. I think I'm doing it the wrong way.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Lefty. So I want to go left, right?
You're facing it left.
But I want to go left, right?
Yeah.
And this is the StarCraft. Whoa.
Two left.
Tighter than that?
Yeah, because that wasn't even touching.
Wait, I can't. There you go. Strong. Dang, how much did I do it? Righty. There, it's
That seems
touching.
just about right.
Nice. It's almost there. It's at 375. But if you guys have any suggestions of what to film on Friday, you guys can go ahead and drop that on the comments. So we know what you guys want to learn, what you guys haven't been really, I guess, knowledgeable about, and y'all want to go more in depth with it. Go ahead and let us know what you guys want to learn for the next video. And you'll have different faces. My face is today, but next Friday, I don't know who will be.
Miss Kayla, probably.
Miss Kaylani. Nobody wants to see Kayla, though. I'm kidding. But we're almost there, guys. We're at 380.
So you probably do the decal film at the same time as the sublimation, maybe.
But it's gonna burn it.
Yeah, it's going to go too long. Do it at 2 separate steps. What temperature are you at?
We are currently at 390.
That's good enough.
All right, so I'll be cutting the sublimation. Sorry, the sublimation sheet, so I could actually.
And that sheet's one of our pre-printed pattern sheets available on our website.
It's the 13 by 19, and we sell this at $10. You guys can make masks, cups, mugs.
This.
All right, so we're gonna be placing the glitter upwards, so the glittery part is gonna be up, and then the sublimation sheet, you always want to make sure it's on the side where the hot plate is at, because if not, you're not gonna get a very pigmented image.
So you remove the rainbow white glitter from the liner.
Yes.
Put it glue side on the Teflon sheet, and now we're going to press it for 400 degrees for how long?
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute.
So
with a low pressure, more of a contact.
So now we wait a whole minute.
The fun.
The fun. And with sublimation, the way it works, usually you have to do it on polyester shirts. The polyester separates, and then the little inks go inside. And then once you release the heat, it shrinks back to its size. So that's how the image stays stored in the shirt, and it never comes off. And I learned that on Sublimation 101 with Winston. All right, 20 seconds left. And we'll be using the skinny tall tumbler. And remember, it comes with these little like stoppers that you guys can stick on here if you want. You don't have to.
If you're doing epoxy, you wouldn't want to.
Yeah, if you're doing epoxy, you don't want to do that. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Bam.
So it's going to be stuck to that liner, so you want to move it over to like a cold table to help kind of cool it down or something, and then you can peel it from the liner.
Well, this was a flop because it didn't really go evenly, but it's okay.
Your pressure was inconsistent.
Pressure was not consistent. I messed up, but we can still use it. So it's going to be stuck on the Teflon sheet. No worries, you guys can easily peel it up. And now we're going to be putting the heat press down again and placing it on the decal film. Okay.
So that's Rhinestone Decal film, but even though it's called Rhinestone Decal, it can work with glitter or any thick vinyl.
Okay. So we're going to put it down to 350 should be fine.
Yeah, go all the way to 300, but we don't have to wait till it hits that.
Okay. We'll go all the way to 300. And back to 15 seconds. Alrighty, and as we wait, we'll just prep this, putting again what we just sublimated onto the decal film.
You're just making sure it's nice and smooth.
And without it being all faded here, it still looks really pretty. So it would work fine. Something I'd give my grandma.
And if they wanted to, after you sublimate it, you could add more layers of vinyl on top of that sublimated layer, just like we did previously.
Are you able to epoxy on this after?
Absolutely. If you wanted
Absolutely.
to, after you put it on the cup, you could put a layer of epoxy down, and that would permanently
keep the film there. Which
give it a nice smooth
cool.
feel.
And like that, you don't have to spend so much glitter on your cup. That's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, technically that would be way cheaper than a shakeable glitter, and easier.
Yep.
All right, y'all, any questions or anything while we wait on this heat press to cool down?
Any questions? Doesn't have to be related to this.
Somebody asked, what's the difference between this machine and a Cricut and a Silhouette that we're using?
The GraphTech?
Yes.
The GraphTech is more of a larger plotter for people that are trying to do bigger stuff, but it has the same concept. I mean, the Silhouette comes from the same company, so I would recommend this if you're trying to go bigger, but if you're just doing small projects, I would stick with the Silhouette or the Cricut. But we do sell this at $18.95 if you are interested and you guys are trying to get bigger with your business. And it cuts bigger sizes too, so that's a plus.
It's really meant for like the sort of, when you're in between, you're not quite a crafter anymore, and you're trying to become more of a t-shirt business or sign business. It's kind of that jump that you would make is the GraphTech or roll-in cutters usually. GraphTech we found though to be one of the fastest in the market and one of the better quality ones out there.
And they're actually very quiet compared to a Silhouette and a Cricut. And you don't really have to babysit it as much as like changing constantly. You can just put a roll and it'll feed through. So my preference would be that. But
what temperature are you at, Allie?
We are at 346.
All right.
Cool thing about the tumblers, they are the ones that slide to cover the mouthpiece.
And they come with metal straw. Ooh.
Very nice tumblers.
On Friday we'll probably show sublimation directly on those. Maybe. We'll think about it.
But if you guys have better suggestions, go ahead and let us know your suggestions for Friday. Okay, so it's at 340, it should work.
Fine.
Okay, so I'll be putting the decal film down with the sublimation image so we can press it and it sticks to the decal film.
You're using parchment paper right now just
Yes.
to protect it because
Yes.
the Teflon got dirty.
It did get sublimation on it, so we don't want to reuse that. And now, I didn't adjust the pressure.
Yeah, give that a little twist.
Okay. Hopefully that works. Sounds like it didn't. Probably want to fix that.
Well, if it doesn't work, press it again.
Okay. Looks like it worked. Alrighty. So again, we're going to be trimming all the excess around our image. And again, if you want to make it last longer too, you guys can epoxy over it. We do sell epoxy. The set is sold at $39. And we sell the turners too for $69. A black one and a pink one.
Which one do you like better?
I own the pink one, so I personally like the pink one better. Not just because it's pink, because it's cute, but I like it because it spins a little faster. I've heard other people like the black one better though because it does spin slower. But I mean, I think it's personal at that point. Alright, so now we're going to place it. Again, we peeled off the backing. And now we got the sticky part and we're going to put it on our cup. Oh, crooked again. No worries if it's crooked, y'all can peel it right off. Okay.
Give it the right direction?
Huh?
Get the top side on the top side?
What? Alrighty. So, again, we have our little Carol Baskin cup. Just kidding. But this is so cute. Look at that.
Let's get a good zoom.
And if you ever have that thing that it ever comes faded, you remember you can always put vinyl on top of this. Y'all can save the cup. Y'all can save the image. So you don't have to restart. Y'all can add more to it. Super cute, super fetch. And now we got 2 glittery cute cups.
Awesome.
Good for Christmas, for birthdays, anniversaries, coffee lovers, tea lovers, cold drink lovers, everything lovers. So yeah, that was our perfectpresshtv.com video. And remember, we do now carry the tumblers, the tall skinny, the small skinny, and the thick small. She thick. But yeah. $11.95, and these both are $9.95.
Awesome. Thank you, Ale.
Thank you. Have a great one. And don't forget to leave your comments suggesting what we should do Friday. Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.